Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh. Alright, so far we are on YouTube. I'm sorry, Facebook. Now I'm going to try and find YouTube. And there we are. Okay. Hey Mitzi. Hey Kathy. Hi Michelle. Hey Jan. Hi Jill. So it was a bit of a hectic morning. Had to film a video for tomorrow for the membership group. I made a really pretty, I think, canvas. And I did get the Bits and Bobs class up online last night. If you haven't seen it, I added a photo today, temporary photo, but at least it's got a photo. I've also been requested to do that class online, so I'll be doing that class online as well. I'm wondering if I should do a class kit with that in case anybody doesn't have some of the stuff I'm using. So I'm going to work on that part of it tomorrow. But that class is up online if anybody wanted to sign up for that. And art journaling is online for next week, I believe. Hey, Teresa. So a bunch of classes are up online. Okay, I thought we could just do a Rolodex card today. It's been a long time since I've done a Rolodex card. And I was trying to think in 5 minutes what I could do because I was chatting. And so I pulled out a handful of stuff that I had from Arden. So I have some of the die cuts here. I pulled out a couple of the stamp sets. This one is Artful Ledgers 01. This one is the Sentiment Clusters. I have some rub-ons that I pulled. A bit of the film strip. Oh, I don't know any of the winning lottery numbers. I'd have to play it to win it. But no, unfortunately I don't. I have this sticker one. I had a piece of their paper that is not in the packet for some reason. And I had a piece of book paper, and I left these out from yesterday. They hadn't got put away yet. You have to find some winning lottery. Oh, I know, seriously, right? Oh, and this is garbage that's on my desk, so I'm going to pull that in as well. Okay, so let me glue just a little bit of book paper down. I don't think I'll put escort. I'll use the word essential because I think art is essential. So I'm going to glue that here. We're going to start with that. Yeah, I feel like I'm running around not getting anything done. I am actually getting things done, but it just, that list is never ending. So let's start with gluing that down, and we're going to add some gesso. Yeah, I used to do the regular Rolodex cards all the time, and for some reason I haven't in a while, so. You know, Michelle, maybe a psychic might know those winning lottery numbers. But then I feel that they would use it for themselves if they did, so maybe not. Okay, just adding random gesso, not being that neat about it. I was just trying to get it in a thin layer. I know, right? It's great PET tape. So I'm trying to get more. Okay, we're sold out of 2 of the PET tapes. One is that lovely wordy one, and the other one is now this, sold out. Trying to get more. It comes in from China. Yes, I know that things have loosened, but the problem is that ships were coming over without the product because they weren't going to ship to the US, so now we've got to deal with that. So we will get more in, just don't know when. I will try and figure that out when I get a few minutes. Okay, so that's dry. Ooh, and that's hot. Let's just squish that bit down a bit more. Let's add some color on the back. These didn't have, let's add some of this. Or maybe he would look good under the film strip. Can you still see him? Yeah, you still, okay, yeah. He's gonna go under the film strip. So let's just add a bit of this here because I pulled it out. We'll just glue a bit down. One of the ladies on the cruise gave me a nice glue pin. I gotta pull that out and use it. So this is their collage paper. It's a very pretty, very thin, transparent kind of tissue paper. Don't want to waste any, so, okay. Let's just add some color now. Ooh, Michelle, yes, I hope you win the lottery. Then you can come work here too. Perfect. All right, let's get some greens out and some browns. We're going to go with what I pull out this time here. I'm not going to go through the pencils, so just add a bit of the brown down, being very careful to color it nicely. Now, it won't blend as nicely on this collage paper because I didn't add any gesso on top. And let's add a bit of this in. Okay, let's grab a baby wipe. Let's figure out where I put the baby wipes. What we're going to do is we're going to use a wet paper towel because I use the baby wipes for my class and put them away somewhere. Hey, Michelle. Okay, so we're going to use, not gonna, use a paper towel. Add a bit more color. You can see how nicely that sunk where the gesso didn't go. Right, the pigment looks great there. So I've still got a couple of classes to get up on the calendar. So I'm going to work on that perhaps tonight. Let's pull a little bit of brown in here. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to glue this down a bit better. So it looks like you guys liked the coloring the washi tape. Had a couple people say they didn't know what to do with it before, so that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna maybe a bit more water, a bit more paper towel here. Baby wipe is much easier, by the way. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now, I already know I'm going to use him under here, right? Because I think he's kind of cool. So we're going to use just a portion of this. Let me cut it. So next week there is a new release from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I think it's Monday. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, you're welcome, Jackie. I never know what classes to offer. You know, if people would enjoy them or not. But that one, the bits and bobs, has a really cool technique in it, I gotta tell you. So that, and Stephanie, I didn't really do any ECD planner pages on the cruise, but I stay tuned because I've got an ECD planner project planned. So, okay, let's move that paper, let's grab some stamps and let's have a look at some die cuts. Okay. So luckily, Selena is going to be able to work on Thursdays in the afternoon, which will give me more time to do some classes. So, okay, let's just add a little bit of texture to our background. So this is a very subtle stamp. Very cool stamp. So it just adds a little bit of background noise, as I call it, on a page. Stephanie, yes. I think it's Monday. I'll need to check my dates. I'll let you guys know for sure tomorrow. I'm still, you know, trying to catch up from the cruise, but we did put a video up, I think, with some of the pages that Esther had done in her planner on the cruise. If you go to YouTube, it will be easier to find. I just labeled them this morning from the cruise ship, so you could look at one of those. I think it's the third video, but I'm not 100% sure. But they're all short, so all short videos. On the cruise, I worked in my art journals. I took 7 different journals with me. I worked in all 7. It's a very interesting background, I think. I like that. Let us see if we've got a sentiment that we can use here. Well, let's have a look in here. Let's see. No sentiments on that one. Have we got anything in here? Oh, yeah, there's some in here. So yeah, with Selena being here, I can put more classes on the schedule. Everyone Has a Story is a good one. Let's see what we got in the rub-on side. I like the fact with these rub-ons you get 2 of each sheet. We are waiting for these to come back in again, but I think we're pretty stocked with Arden. There's, I think, only 3 things that we don't have in stock. back to that. Let's do this guy. So let's see if we can peel that up. And of course, you know, because I'm live, it's going to make it difficult. I'll put him there. Oh, let's see before I pushed it down. So I think this was the regular paper artsy tissue paper that was just lying around. There, and I can easily peel this up if I change my mind where I want it to go, but I don't think I'm going to change my mind. Have that sentiment somewhere. We've got some stickers. Let's see what we've got here. We could put a butterfly down. And remember, if they don't peel up easily, flip it over. Drive myself crazy. I can lose things. Oh, here it is. And then I think it's unbalanced with if I put it, maybe I'll put it up here. And I don't have my, okay, let's grab some other stuff. Let's grab a postage stamp. Let's grab maybe this ticket. Okay, that's better. What do you guys think? I think it needs something down here, so I'm going to grab one of these numbers. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I've got classes almost all the way through June on the calendar now. We're going to have a couple of paper artsy classes that I'm working on. Trying to think of what else I had planned. If you guys have any ideas for me, I'm open. There we go. I think I do want something else though, because feels a little unbalanced. You know, usually you have groupings of 3. I actually like that there. I am going to save that because I can use that on something else. I could probably even use it now. Nope. There you go. I think that's good. All right, so let me give you a close-up. So we used piece of book paper, which you can see a little bit under here. We've got some collage paper. I used the PET tape here. Then we have the die cut pieces and a stamp set. Oh, and some of the other PET tape. So there you go. Got a new card for my Rolodex, so that's good. It's been a while. And the reason I thought of that is when I went to load today to pull up for live at 5, I saw a picture on my YouTube channel of a Rolodex card I made a year ago, and I was like, oh, that's what I can do tonight. So I pulled this together in about 4 minutes. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you think of a class you'd like for me to put on the calendar, just drop that below or send me an email and I'll be happy to figure something out. And for those of you, well, no, I'll be here tomorrow at 5. But we have a postage stamp class on Saturday. Next Saturday we have we're doing some memory decks cards, and there's a few things in between, so you can always check the calendar. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good evening. Bye.